Hi, everybody. I'm Dr. Russ Souchek. I'm a professor of environmental science and chair of the Environmental and Earth Sciences Department here at Doane University. And I want to talk to you a little bit about myself and some of the opportunities we have for students that are majoring in environmental science here at Doane. I got my bachelor's degree here at Doane University and moved on to Texas A&M University and got my master's degree and my PhD in zoology from Texas A&M, doing a research project in agriculture and studying the impact of scents on different organisms that live in rice fields in Texas. Here at Doane, we have a very special environmental science major. We do a lot of activities that are oriented towards the job market. One thing we do in my environmental science class is offer something called the Test Your Well event. And the Test Your Well event is a big project sponsored by the Groundwater Foundation. And the students in the class actually organize that project and do the newspaper advertising, set up the lab equipment, reserve the campus center, and students then come from the area who have residential wells, who live out in the country and have wells, and we test for free the nitrate level in their wells. Nitrates are known to cause cancer in senior citizens and also something called blue baby syndrome in very, very young people. And so that's a very nice service learning project that students can use in their resume and also gain some practical experience in organizing that project and learning to use the testing equipment. Another thing we do is we get outdoors quite a bit. I do take students camping and canoeing on Nebraska's Niobrara River. It's one of the top 10 canoeing rivers in the country, but it's also one of the top 10 most endangered due to the impact of irrigation on in-stream flow from springs into the Niobrara and restricting at certain times of the year the flow that goes through that river. Another thing we do in my environmental geology class is go to Rocky Mountain National Park in Colorado. You know, it's always nice to have labs and activities that teach students about rocks and glaciation and volcanoes and things like that. But it's even better to go to a location where those situations exist or where they've existed in the geologic past. And so Rocky Mountain National Park is a great place to do that. So we spend a long weekend touring the park and looking at all the geology of the park. Our curriculum is very special and very unique. We teach career-oriented courses, environmental science, environmental policy and sustainability, a computer mapping class. We have an agriculture and natural resources minor, and in that course we teach crop science, crop production, soil science, natural resources, a very nice package for students that are interested in agriculture or going into natural resources work. Our students typically go to work for the Department of Environmental Quality and Energy in Lincoln. Nebraska is divided into 23 natural resources districts, so many of our students go to work for those. Many of our students go to work for farm consulting firms or return back to the family farm and work back home. So those are very nice opportunities. Another very, very cool thing about our curriculum relates to the liberal arts. So students in environmental science take environmental economics, very important topic nowadays. They also take either environmental literature or environmental history, and those are very, very broadening topics that really, really more deeply inform students about environmental science. We also have a wonderful facility here called the Lead Science and Mathematics Building. Very modern laboratories, lots of computer technology, lots of distance learning technology that we can apply to learning in many, many different settings. Many of our courses are offered online if you're interested in that kind of thing. Introduction to Natural Resources is offered online. Environmental Geology is offered online. The agriculture courses that I mentioned are in in planning now and will soon be offered online. That would be crop production and the soil science class. So there's lots of learning opportunities at Doane. Faculty here are very, very interested in student success and making sure that students are registered for the classes that they need to be registered for in the sequence that they need to take them in. So very, very close attention is paid to student advising. Another wonderful opportunity we have here at Doane is the College to Career Center. The College to Career Center is extraordinary. There are 3 full-time people there that work 12 months out of the year to help students get internships and get jobs. One example I point to, one of our students got a very nice job at Lake McConaughey in western Nebraska, and a part of that person's job was to investigate piping plover nesting behavior, and that student was able to combine that research with their capstone research project. All of our students do a 3-semester sequence where they develop a research proposal, and then for the next 2 semesters or the following summer, they actually do that research project. So hands-on experience that oftentimes is related to their vocational goals is a big, big advantage. In this case, that student was able to parlay that summer experience into an experience in Colorado, working in a Colorado state park on boating law enforcement, because he had an interest in that. He was trained to do that. He and the other people that were involved in that internship were sprayed with mace to see what that felt like. And then after that experience, he found out about a job through our College to Career Center with the state of Nebraska in Game and Parks. And so he applied for that job, and over 250 people applied for it. But because he had the major, because he had the research experience, because he had the internship experience, and because, as many of our students do, he took a minor in agricultural natural resources and another minor in business administration, he was able to get that job. He was one of 6 people that was offered that position out of over 250 people that applied. And that's a very common experience for our students, being able to take just the right classes, being able to identify a good internship and summer experience through the College to Career Center, and then move off very seamlessly into a job after they finish their bachelor's degree. So there are a lot of opportunities here at Doane. Feel free to get in touch with me anytime. You'll see my email address and contact information on our website. And also, you definitely should come to visit us and see the facilities that we have here, and set up a time to meet with me. So looking forward to that. Thank you.